everyone and welcome to another video. I am not gone. I just moved to Switzerland and I started working full-time, and I've been sick and I'm still sick, as you can hear. So I took a little leave of absence, I guess you can call it. I am back now and I have, of course, my April favorites, which basically also count as March favorites because I've been using all those products in March as well, but it's a bit too late for the March favorites now. So let's get started. As you can see, I combed my hair because I just thought I don't like to have this straight parting, so I usually just go with my hand like this. And you know, I had this really long hair before, and even though it was healthy, it was quite dry in the ends. And if you don't have a straight parting, but just go like this, it's quite hippie, beach babe kind of, like really just not very dressed up kind of. And I'm working in an environment where you have to be a bit more classy, a bit more dressed up, a bit more grown up. So I thought, you know what, you're going to cut your hair, something I felt like doing for a while. And then it doesn't matter too much if you still have that more loose, you know, parting kind of thing going on if it's shorter. Because I think it looks a bit more put together like this. And I'm really happy, even though I do miss my long hair every once in a while, but in general I am happy and it's quite versatile. The only thing which is still annoying is that the bangs are growing out, but that's something which is annoying at whatever length you have. So, and now with it being short, the bangs will, or the fringe will be long, like will be at the same length quicker. So the first favorite product has been something I've discovered in March. I got the whole line. I got the shampoo, I got the conditioner, I got the booster. In that series also came a leave-in product, and it's from L'Oreal, the Fibrology thickening line, I guess you would call it. And this is the leave-in stuff, and I've not been able to try any of the other products. This has been the only thing I've been trying so far. And if the rest is as good as this, I'm excited. I have some Bumble & Bumble shampoo, which I'm using right now. It's almost done, at least the shampoo. And I want to wait. I don't like having like two products I don't like using two products at the very same time. But this has been amazing. It really gives you that freshly cut, coming from the hairdresser feeling, which I love. And yes, obviously I just got my hair cut, but just is a bit of an understatement because it's been 7 or 8 weeks now, so I don't think you can actually talk from freshly cut anymore. But still, this gives you that freshly cut feeling, but it doesn't give you that crispy feel a lot of volumizing products give you. So this really just gives you that freshly cut hairdresser feeling, but still leaves your hair super smooth and soft and just feeling amazing. And it consists of those two different, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's like the pinkish and the whitish, and it's just kind of like a gel thing, very light, and you just need a little bit. You put it all over into your wet hair. I think you can also put it into dry hair, but yeah, I'm careful with that. I prefer it in my wet hair and I love it. So it's been definitely a favorite this month. The next favorite is a skincare favorite, which I've been using actually since the end of February, and it is from Origins, the Dr. Andrew Weil for Origins Mega Bright Moisturizer. I have been using the serum, which I ran out of at the beginning of January, and I only used it for 3 months, 2.5 months, 2.5 months, middle of October, middle of September, 3 months. And only once a day, and it was 30 mils, but still, and it was empty after only 3 months, which I thought was very, very quick. And my moisturizer, which I used to use with it, was also from Origins. It was the Make a Difference Plus Rejuvenating Moisturizer, which I also love. For 1.5 years or something I've been using that. And I was planning on repurchasing it, even though I was a bit annoyed how quick the serum went empty. And then I went into the store and saw that they came out with this one here, and it's a bit richer than the combination of serum and moisturizer. but my skin has been drier over the last couple of months. It's been winter, and I also think the climate change from coming from Copenhagen, which is an ocean city, to Zurich, which is a mountain city, or not really mountain, but it's a different climate. It's close to the Alps. The mountains are really close, so my skin has been incredibly dry. So this being a bit richer is actually very nice, and it is still oil free, which is also very great because it doesn't let me break out. And I've been using this since February 19th, 20th, and today is the 23rd of April. So 23rd, 21st? Easter. It's the Easter weekend. So yeah, you see, I used it every day and there's still so much inside, so you really get a lot of value out of it. And this was only 15 euros more than the serum by its own, so it's actually also a cheaper alternative. And there is another reason why I love this even more, because I can use something else again, which is also a favorite, but I'll get to that in a second. Another skincare favorite is something I've been lusting over for quite a while. I wanted to try it, but not desperately enough to get my hands on it in a way. I was like, okay, if I see it somewhere in a store where I can buy it, I'm going to buy it. And sorry, I got basically, my eye is watering. You can hear it. I'm like congested all over. And the product I've been loving and buying is the Glam Glow Supermud Clearing Treatment. I got this in a double pack with a small black one as well, which I think is called the Youth Mud. And this stuff is amazing. I have heard a lot of good things about it before, but what this stuff does to my face and to my pores is amazing. It really just sucks your pores together, makes them super tiny, which afterwards just gives you that very, very even face. And I've been using it twice a week and it's so worth the money. I love this stuff. You put the mask on, it's like sucking everything together. And I wouldn't say I have like super big pores, but compared to other girls, I definitely have not the smallest pores either. And after using this and a couple of days after I used it, I always have those amazing small tiny pores and even skin, and I just love this stuff. And my last kind of skincare, body care favorite is actually already an empty, and it's from Balea, and it's the Exotic Vanilla Creme Oil Bath. Balea is the store brand of the drugstore DM if you're not from the German-speaking countries, and it's kind of like Walgreens, you know, the ones who are from Germany know it anyway. And I walked by this and first I saw the packaging, because who are we kidding? I mean, the packaging is the first thing we see. And the bath stuff was actually the same kind of yellow, the lighter one here. And I saw the yellow and the pink, and it caught my eye, and then I saw vanilla, and then I was sold. You know me and my love for vanilla. So yeah, and I've been using this a lot right after I got it in March, and I used it up and I would always repurchase again. It was a great value also compared to now what you pay in Switzerland, and I've been loving this. It smells amazing. It's not the most nourishing. I was thinking it still smells. I was thinking it would be a bit more nourishing because it says oil bath on it, but it's actually just one of those regular cream baths. I mean, it doesn't dry your skin out, but it's also not overly nourishing. But I think for the price it was just fine. And it also, I think it looks nice in the bathroom, like nicer than some of the other bath bottle things you can get. So really like this one. Definitely been one of my favorites. Let's move on to makeup. I've got 5 makeup items in total, and the first one is a product I can finally use again. and it's the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 20, and I've got the oil-free version, as you can see, and I'm the color Porcelain. I bought this, and a couple of weeks later I started using gel-based moisturizers. I started using the oil-free one from Kiehl's, and then I had two different ones from Origins. And the problem with this oil-free tinted moisturizer is that it does not work with gel-based moisturizers. What happens is you put on your regular moisturizer and then you use this on top, and they don't connect. So you kind of rub it off at the very same time while you're applying it, and you have those little tiny flecks of foundation kind of product on your face, which is really, really annoying. And at the time when I started using a different moisturizer, I was just happy to find a moisturizer I could use again. I, however, had other foundation products I could use, so unfortunately this stayed in the cabinet for most of the time. And I only used it every once in a while when I used a different moisturizer. I have one from Course, a watercress one, which I used on days where I had a lot of allergy, which I tend to get every once in a while, or on days where I use the Kiehl's Skin Rescuer. Then I was able to use this one as well. However, since I use this one, I can finally use this one as well, and I love the coverage. I love how moisturizing it is. It gives extra moisture to my skin. It has quite high coverage, and I just love that dewy finish it gives. I sometimes do powder it up, especially on the days where I work all day, or when I know we have like customers coming in, clients coming in. But I actually love to not powder it up on weekend days, for example, because I just love that glowy, dewy finish. In combination with a glowy finish, I've also rediscovered a product which I've had for a while, and it's one of the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish, and it's Blondie. I just put powder all over myself. This is just amazing. Because I'm so pale, I can easily use this as a blush, because it is quite shimmery as well. It serves as a highlighter. It's really nice on my skin, at least. If you are pale, those Mineralize Skin Finishes from MAC are just amazing as a blush substitute. I don't really have to watch out how much I put on, which is also a plus if I have to be quick in the morning, because I don't want to over blush. And this is just a 2-in-1 blush highlighter for me, and I've been using it most of the days over the last couple of weeks, and I've been just loving this. And I just realized how much I actually love those MSFs, so I really have to like dig into my stash and find the other ones and start using them more. Also, they had the redhead, which was also amazing. I remember that, and I just have to start using that a little bit more. Again, a little bit more. Ever since I moved back to German-speaking countries, I really have to practice my English. Next makeup product is an eyeshadow palette, and it is the Naked Basics from Urban Decay, and I have been using this every single day since the beginning of March, except on free days, which is today. I've been using something else. I've been using some MAC eyeshadow, and then on 2 days I have been using the Naked Free palette, but on the other days I've been using this one here, and I just love it. Let's switch this around. I've been using Naked 2 all over my lid with Feigned a little bit in the crease, and then Foxy I like to use when I have some redness around my eyes, because it's quite yellowish and it really helped to even out rednesses on my skin. And then Venus, which is the only shimmery color I like to use as a highlighter on the like eyebrow, under my brow bone. Yeah, on the inner eye, corner, and yeah, just as a highlighter. This is just like the perfect everyday palette for me, and it has to be quick in the morning, and you see the difference if I don't wear it, but it's not like boom in your face I'm wearing eye makeup, which is really nice. Last but not least, I have two lip products I got in March in Germany. One is a drugstore product, the other one is a high-end product. And the first one is something I've been wanting to try for a while. We just didn't have the brand in Denmark, and then I moved here and I knew it's really expensive here, and then at some point I knew I would have to go to Germany in March because unfortunately my grandpa died at the beginning of March and I went to his funeral, and yeah, so I knew I was going to Germany, so I bought it there, and I'm just taking the sticker off, and it's from Astor, which is a German brand, and it's one of their soft sensation lip color butters, and I got the color 002 Loved Up, which is just a lovely, very nourishing nude. And you know, I like nudes and I love how nourishing it is, and it's just been a color I've been wearing a lot. And when I wanted a pop of color, on the other hand, I've been wearing my new Chanel Rouge Allure lipstick, and this is just you know, you push it down here, and then you can, you know, it comes out and you can take it out and then twist it, and there's the color. And this is just the most amazing reddish corally pink I have seen for a while. And I've seen this on Rini, who's ex-Karenina, and she had it like fully on, and on her it looked amazing. I like to soften it a little bit. I wear the NYX Rêve de Miel underneath, and that just shears it out a little bit. And by the way, it's the color 136 Melodieuse. Melodieuse? Yeah, Melodieuse. And I've just been loving it. I treated myself to it. I wanted to have it for a while, and I bought it in the duty free. And yeah, so those have been my basically March and April favorites. I'm very sorry for my lack of absence, but I do have a bit more time now on my hands. I still have to write my master thesis, obviously, which will take a lot of my time, but I think filming in between will actually relax me and you know, give me some joys besides working and working on the thesis and stuff. So yeah, watch out for some more videos to come, because I have at least 2 more planned. I need to do a used up video, and I actually also want to do a clothing haul because I got a lot of very nice stuff over the last couple of weeks. So this video has been probably so long already, so I better get going, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.